There was an ICE raid here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana that I'm actually not mad about.
This Latino woman got online making fun of an heist raid that happened at a massage parlor. She went on to let people know that they do happy endings there, and she doesn't even care because majority of the people that are there are undocumented Chinese people. Like, she is so unbothered as a Latino woman herself that our own community have been facing a huge deportation since that man got on the office. People have been asking her if she ever even thought that these people might be trafficked there instead of coming online to make a joke of the situation. You guys, people are not sparing her at all. I think her account has been taken down as well, but here is what people are saying about her video.
The workers were conducting massages with a very happy ending. And needless to say, all the workers in there were undocumented from China.
I guess what I don't understand is why you're taking so much pleasure in it. Why are you taking so much joy in knowing that ICE raided massage parlors and Asian women who are likely being sex trafficked is something for you to make a joke about?
All the agents got a massage first. No, I'm kidding.
Why is that funny? Why are you making jokes about it? Why are you saying that it was probably somebody's wife who tipped them off because their husbands were spending money in these massage parlors? Because why is it the sex worker's fault if a husband steps out of a marriage? That's not the sex worker's fault. That's a fundamental problem in a marriage. Or who knows? Maybe the wife doesn't care. You're more inclined to blame the sex worker than you are the husband who's doing the cheating. I've seen your page before, and I've been kind of on the fence about you, but I can very confidently say that I'm no longer on the fence. When I first saw your page, I thought, oh, maybe she's one of those like Latino women for Trump, or maybe she's like maybe she's pro-ICE. I don't know. I don't think so. So I go to your page and you're not. You've been to the No Kings protests. You speak up about undocumented people being treated horribly. So then it's only funny when it's happening to Asian people. And I know that you're saying, yeah, but see, the thing is, it's because they're being exploited. They're being exploited. So it's probably better that they get sent back to where they came from. Don't you think that same argument could be levied against your community? If I called ICE and I said, hey, there's this strawberry farm. You brought up the example of strawberry farm.
Those women were not picking strawberries.
There's a strawberry farm that is exploiting its workers. They're not paying them a livable wage. They make them work endless hours. They're in horrible conditions. They have no benefits. Don't you think that somebody could make that same argument against your community and say, well, at least they're not being exploited here anymore. Now they're going to go back home. They don't have to be exploited. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What kind of argument is that? And you brought up this point, like, well, it's illegal. Sex work is illegal. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't think it should be. Sex work is still work, in my opinion. But yes, it is illegal in Florida. Because in a subsequent video, you even say, like, these women are likely, victims of trafficking.
There's no guarantee that these women were doing that job voluntarily. So human trafficking may be involved.
But you never bring up the people who are actually doing the trafficking, and instead make jokes about the women who are being trafficked and in all likelihood are going to be deported. And up to this point, there's been no proof that there was sex work going on in these massage parlors or these women were being sex trafficked. But they did receive victim counseling after they were detained. So again, they're the victims here. And you know what else? You don't have to worry about following me anymore. I'll take care of that for you.
My video was to poke fun at the ICE agents.
Of course, it wasn't you that was the problem. It was us. We misunderstood your video. We misinterpreted what you were saying. I mean, how could we have possibly missed that? Especially when at the top of your video it says, good job, ICE, strong arm. And don't forget, you also said,
there was an ICE raid here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana that I'm actually not mad about.
Weird. Doesn't sound much like you're, poking fun at them there, but I guess I'm, again, misinterpreting.
But the interpretation that my video got was that I was making fun of the ladies that got arrested. Am I glad that they got arrested and are going to be deported to China? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not? Like, absolutely not?
And by the way, the biggest misconception with you guys is that we want everyone to stay. And no, I don't condone those type of activities. It's a crime here in the state of Louisiana.
I don't know. You sound pretty glad to me because you don't want everybody to stay because they were doing, illegal things, even though there's a high probability that they were sex trafficked. But that's beside the point, right?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Am I making fun of women who are sex trafficked? Absolutely not. The undocumented are here to take your jobs. I just want to tell you that about 8 job openings opened up yesterday.
Oh, there I go, misinterpreting again, because it sounds a lot like you're making fun of the fact that these 8 women have lost their jobs because, they're being deported.
I think some of you were disappointed because my video had a lighter tone to it, but when I'm eating, when I'm creating a video and I'm eating, I'm not going to be talking about anything serious.
How could we have missed that? Of course. Guys, if she's eating, she's not talking about anything serious. But wasn't this video made after this video?
Reached the United States Supreme Court, and his conviction was overturned because the detectives failed to advise him of his constitutional right to remain silent.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that looks like a giant cheesy baked potato. So aren't you eating in that video and talking about Miranda rights and the Constitution and, you know, knowing what your rights are? That's a pretty serious topic. But again, it just must be us misinterpreting again.
If I offended the Asian community, I apologize. If you're trying to get something serious out of me while I'm eating something, it's not going to be it. You need to find like a documentary on the subject. You need to find a true news channel. But when I'm eating and I am commenting on something, it's going to be light.
Yeah, guys, it's our fault. We should have never broken into her car and forced her to talk about it. That's on us. And yeah, don't listen to what she says while she's eating. Duh. Go find a documentary. Like, what are you talking about, lady? Just say you're fucking sorry. Like, you can't just say you're sorry. Like, I know we're of an older generation and it's hard for some of us to apologize, but just say, I fucked up. I'm sorry. All of these excuses, like, it's our fault. It's our fault. We didn't know. And you know what? I wasn't even going to make this video till I saw this comment. What happened with Sujia? We're all creators and she made a story that made her a lot of money. I made a story? Up until yesterday, you followed me. Do you know me to just make up stories? Lastly, none of us believe that you actually give a shit, especially after you posted this.
I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life.
Well, from the looks of things, a lot of people, even in your own community, don't care what you have to say anymore either. Because everything you say is backpedaling and bullshit.
There was an ICE raid here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana that I'm actually not mad about.
I don't see where this is funny. I see none of this as being funny. So as long as they're not Latino or Latina, they're cool, right? Probably 95% sure that these young girls were being trafficked. And you said nothing about that at all. But you wanted to make a joke about a bitter wife calling ICE on this place, right? Why do you think people from other communities have a really hard time standing by our community? There you are right there. Oh, and I used to follow you on my big page too. That's what's sad. If you dress up a trash can, at the end of the day, it's still a fucking trash can. Razzle dazzle, bigot.
At a massage parlor with happy ending.
Who's using their services? Who's using their services? We're going to blame the women? Who's using their services? Huh? Who is using their little services? It's probably white men. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's probably white guys. So, yeah. The problem isn't the people who are forced into human trafficking, right? The problem would be the customers. So when you start cheering for the people that go in and exploit people getting in trouble, I will not think of you as a scumbucket. But until then, you're kind of puke.
There was an ICE raid here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana that I'm actually not mad about.
Okay, so it's my turn to speak up. As an Asian and a Latino, it's my fucking turn to speak up. This person has so many good viewpoints on certain things, and then they go in here and say this stupid shit about ICE. Like, it's all it's just very incoherent, honestly. You are a Latino woman and you have an accent. You have every single ounce of you what ICE is trying to get. A lot of Asian and Latino culture people who live in this country are suffering from the consequences of ICE. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're an immigrant at all, if you are fucking doing this stupid shit, you're making everybody look stupid. You playing in their fucking faces. You keep advertising how you didn't like George Lopez. You keep talking about all these people in the Latino community who don't speak up, who don't do good shit. You are that person. You're the person. You're the Mario Lopez of the fucking group. Grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. Please, Lord, have mercy on my soul. Grow the fuck up. 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 You don't know shit. You don't know anything. And you should probably go outside and educate your fucking self. I left a comment on the page saying it's not our job to educate her, because it's not my job to fucking educate her. But I am gonna call her out on the bullshit because that's fucking crazy. As a Latino Asian, it doesn't matter. My parents are immigrants, everyone's immigrants in my fucking family. Like, we all come from different parts of the country. It doesn't matter. What matters is how we live our life here and what we're doing for our success. And then she's going here talking about massage parlors and Asian people as if like we're a fucking monolith. Hello? Do you even know why people do those things? Do you even know what puts them in that position? You think that people are willingly always doing those things? Everybody's fucking lifestyle is different. Everyone's fucking life position is different. Some of it's not even a fucking choice for them. They don't have an option because guess what? They have to make these decisions because if they don't, they'll either die, get sent back and die over there, or get used as something else. And I don't want to use the other word because it's horrible, but it's the truth. So if you're not gonna fucking come at this with a fucking bird's eye view and actually understanding where it's actually coming from, then you're the fucking problem. So grow the fuck up.
People are asking now what is so funny, especially knowing fully well that your own people are as well being deported and your people have been online for the past month. Immediately that man got into the office, your people have been online crying in tears because, you know, they have been sent back in hundreds back to the country, but you are okay with the fact that they are picking these people. What is so funny about a federal raid? What is so funny about these ICE people, many of whom have been trafficked, exploited, or even manipulated into these jobs? What exactly is so funny that you're cool about? Like, why are you making a joke of the whole situation? The fact that it is coming from a Latino woman is very much like disappointing because we sure know for a fact that our people knows intimately what it's like to be in these people's detention. They have experienced them a lot. Hundreds of them have been deported. So many people are disappointed in the fact that she was okay with I speaking up other people. Seeing someone from a marginalized group mocking another group in that moment is just like a very crazy, and people are not letting this slide at all. The other layer of our whole video is the racial and sexual stereotyping of those people, because the happy ending trope is one of the oldest ways that Asian women are being dehumanized in Western culture. This is so much rooted in colonialism war as well as systematic abuse. This is directly tied to how violence against Asian women gets overlooked, dismissed, or even sexualized. I do not even think she was joking. I feel like she was playing into a narrative that she has had over and over again, that Asian women are disposable, they are sexual, they are undocumented by default. And that is how society justify ignoring real abuse and exploitation. The people in the Asian community, and I think other people as well, are not having this at all. They are seriously calling her out, and I think her account has well been taken down because I see someone still talking about it like few hours ago. It is always the victims who get punished for it and not the traffickers. So it is so hard to watch her make fun of them while eating and saying that she is okay with what they are going, because so many of those people are being isolated with language, fear, debt, and even immigration status. I think the most annoying part of this situation is the fact that you are from a marginalized, community. You know what is going on. You know what your people are going through. Jumping online to make a mockery of another group of marginalized people being raided by ICE just because it's not you or your people is insane. Coming from a grown person, I feel like that is very much insane. Let me know what you guys think about this woman's video and what you think about what people are saying on what she did. And I am going to see you guys in the next episode.